evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, as always, it's the one, it's the only, it's the motherfucking sports betting Mexican, Miguel Magallon. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, it's the president, it's the founder, it's the motherfucking CEO of Magallon Entertainment. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the motherfucking sports betting podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we talking about Thursday night football. Ladies and gentlemen, we talking about week 3 of NFL football. Ladies and gentlemen, we talking about how I've been piping down these motherfucking bitches when it comes to football. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what I'm about to say next. It's time to get the pins and the motherfucking pads, because the motherfucking sports betting Mexican ain't done piping that sportsbook's ass. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, otra vez, it's time to go balls deep in that ass. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. The motherfucking sports betting Mexican back at it again to pipe the sportsbooks down again. Ladies and gentlemen, quick recap of what we did last week. Ladies and gentlemen, all of my plays, all of my leans, all of my teasers, and all of my motherfucking parlays was motherfucking smacking last weekend. Last week we had the Bills on the money line. Woo! Ripped through the motherfucking New York Jets. We had the Rams on the money line. Told you they was gonna beat the motherfucking Titans out there in nasty Tennessee and shit. We had the Bengals on the money line. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all they was gonna beat Trevor Lawrence and them big ass bitch ass Jags once again. We even had the bitch ass Cowboys on the money line and on some motherfucking teasers last week, and they fucking came back and won that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we won every single play, every single bet. I think we only had one loss, and that was the Denver Broncos minus 1.5 and on the money line. But you know that shit was rigged. If anyone watched that game last week, we know the Denver Broncos should have won that shit. That was a fadoozy ass, bitch ass, motherfucking scamming ass call by the referees last weekend. But either way, we cashed out the motherfucking tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit them every way, which way. We had San Francisco on the money line. We had Philadelphia, one of my early leans to winning Kansas City Chiefs on the spread and on the motherfucking money line. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been smacking the motherfucking sports books for the last 2 weeks. Bing, bop, boop, bop. Whooping their ass like motherfucking Crawford did to bitch ass Canelo last week. I took that shit on the money line. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been destroying the sports books all NFL season, all 2025, and all motherfucking week long. And ladies and gentlemen, we back for the motherfucking three-peat to do what the Kansas City Chiefs couldn't fucking do and sweep this fucking shit on the motherfucking money lines. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all prepared, and I hope y'all writing this shit down, because ladies and gentlemen, the motherfucking sports betting Mexican is about to pipe this shit the fuck down. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, without further delay, let's get this party started and let's get these motherfucking parlays. Yay, yay! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get straight into it. What we got this weekend? Tonight, we have the bitch-ass Miami Dolphins with motherfucking Hawk Tua and shit. This motherfucker sucks dick. I told you he don't deserve Tyreek Hill. He should have never got Tyreek Hill. He don't know how to fully utilize Tyreek Hill. Told this motherfucker, you gotta stop running so fast and shit. I can't throw it that deep. I can't hit you that deep. I ain't got enough arm to hit it that deep. I'm like, ay, Dios mío, por qué? Tyreek Hill looking at him like, bro, send me back to Kansas City. Send me to the Ravens. Send me to the Buffalo Bills. Send me to the LA Chargers. Send me somewhere with a QB who can actually hit that shit deep somewhere, because Tyreek Hill is a motherfucking beast. And the amount of times that Tua cannot fucking throw deep blows my fucking mind. This dude sucks dick to me. He's trash. He's washed. He's not even washed. He's a never has been to me. This fool should be been out the league. Fuck Tua. Can't wait for them to get his ass out this league. This dude sucks dick to me. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the motherfucking Buffalo Bills. I'm going to take them on the motherfucking teaser. 7 points once again. Otra vez. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get the motherfucking Buffalo Bills 7-point teaser. Let me get that shit from 11.5 all the way down to 4.5. And I'm going to motherfucking tease that shit with none other than the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs out there in New York against the bitch ass Giants. Let me get the Chiefs at basically plus a half, or, you know, a pick 'em basically. And I'm going to fucking tease that shit with the motherfucking Buffalo Bills. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to destroy the motherfucking Hawk-Tua Dolphins. And I think the Chiefs are going to fucking finally win their first game of the season. I don't trust Russell Wilson. I don't like Russell Wilson. I don't fuck Russell Wilson. I can't believe he married Sierra. I remember Sierra used to be a bad bitch back in the day. Now she would have motherfucking scrubbed these days. She should have stayed in ATL with fucking Future. Who cares? Been the queen of the hoes out there, you know? But no. She wanted a fucking humble man who fucking sucks dick in the NFL. This motherfucker, telling you, the only reason Russell Wilson even got a motherfucking MVP, the only reason he got the Super Bowl trophy was because of Marshawn Lynch and the motherfucking Legion of Boom back in the day. This motherfucker ain't had shit to do with that shit back in the day. It was all about that defense, and it was all about Marshawn Lynch running that shit. But whatever. So now I think Russell Wilson's washed. I think they should start Dart. I think he should start this week, next week, eventually. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston should be traded immediately. He's wasting his fucking time in this league. If anything, Jameis Winston should be traded to the fucking Cincinnati Bengals, if you ask me. Shit. The Bengals need a QB who could throw that shit deep too. Shit. You can't have Jamar Chase and fucking all those wide receivers out there not doing anything. Send Jameis Winston out there. So what? He's going to throw a few fucking INTs. Who gives a shit? At least he's going to chuck that shit deep. Fuck it. Hail Mary, touchdown. Let's fucking get this shit. So Jameis Winston should be traded out in fucking New York. Russell Wilson should be ran out this league. He could be a backup QB if he wants to be. And they should start Dart out there. Don't nobody in New York fuck with Russell Wilson if you ask me. Give me the motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs on the pick'em. Give me the motherfucking Buffalo Bills on that 7-point teaser minus 4.5. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the Bills are going to rape the fucking the bitch ass Dolphins. I think they're going to destroy them. And I think Hawk-Tua is going to go out there and just suck dick once again on Thursday Night Football, if you ask me. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the teaser. That's the play. That's the motherfucking parlay. I got more picks on the way. I got some picks coming out tomorrow night, later on tonight, and probably on Saturday night. Ladies and gentlemen, I got picks everywhere. Fuck it. I'll give you some of my early leans right now. I'm probably going to fuck with the Packers on a 7-point teaser, and I'm probably going to parlay the money line. I'm probably going to take the motherfucking Steelers minus 1.5. I'm probably going to take the motherfucking, the Buccaneers on a 7-point teaser and on the money line. I'm probably going to take the motherfucking Seattle Seahawks on a teaser and on the money line. And I'm probably going to fucking ram it with the 49ers once again, 49er gang. Probably take them on a teaser and on the money line. And then last but not least, I fuck with the Ravens in Baltimore, Monday Night Football. I'm going to take the motherfucking Baltimore Ravens on a 5-point, 6-point, 7-point teasers and on the motherfucking money line. And then, ladies and gentlemen, last but not motherfucking least, ladies and gentlemen, I think, just maybe, I think I am going to also take the LA Chargers on the motherfucking spread and on the motherfucking money line. I think they might be the best team in the AFC. Justin Herbert finally got a bad bitch, if you ask me. He piping that motherfucking pussy, and he looked like a happy man, if you ask me, making $30 million a year and enjoying that Madison beer pussy. Sheesh! Ladies and gentlemen, it is fucking amazing. I love football. I fuck with football. We got tons of games on the way, tons of motherfucking bets, tons of motherfucking plays. We got teasers, we got spreads, and we got motherfucking parlays. Ladies and gentlemen, everything on this podcast will always continue to be 100% free, 100% transparent, and 100% motherfucking documented for the entire motherfucking world to see. Brick by brick, play by play, ticket by ticket, teaser by teaser, and parlay after motherfucking parlay. Ladies and gentlemen, everything will be here 100% free for the rest of the 2025 season. Fuck with me. Other than that, Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys later tonight. I'll probably see y'all on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, because ladies and gentlemen, we piping these motherfucking sports books all week long. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, turn the notifications on. Make sure you guys are subscribed and make sure you guys are riding with the one, the only, the motherfucking sports betting Mexican, because ladies and gentlemen, they might be deporting our people all over the U.S., but I'm piping down these motherfucking sports books all over the U.S. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some money. Let's cash some profits. Let's make some feria. Let's make some dinero. Let's make some motherfucking moolah, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys later on this week. Ladies and gentlemen, keep the notifications on. Until next time, make sure y'all fuck with me. Make sure y'all got the notifications on. And make sure you guys are subscribed to the motherfucking podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep destroying these motherfucking sports books all motherfucking week long. And if you haven't heard, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be putting out these clips more and more every single fucking day, every single fucking week, all season long. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, see you guys again.